Hi guys, welcome to the video. Spent a couple of days with me in London, home from university for the summer. So on the first day I went to Brick Lane with one of my friends and we looked at some vintage shops and we got pizza pilgrims for lunch. If you're gluten-free, I really recommend pizza pilgrims because the gluten-free base is like definitely the best I've ever had. And we sat on the edge of this square with this interesting art stuff which really reminded us of Monster Inc. And then we looked into this like vintage underground market and I tried on some sunglasses which I really liked and I kind of regret not getting now, but they were £15 and I just thought it's a lot of money to be spending on sunglasses. And there was loads of lovely street art and we found this odd shop with like these little toy figures in and I thought that thing was quite interesting. And then I got a really overpriced coffee, but it was pretty good. And then I tried on some clothes. So this COS quarter length top I loved. I also loved this like black t-shirt with the neckline and like the lightweight fabric and the length of it, so I ended up getting both of those first two tops. But this third one I didn't actually get because I liked the idea of it and like the backless thing, but it just didn't quite look flattering, I didn't think, especially with my outfit. And then we just sort of looked at the iconic bagel place, but we didn't get anything. And we walked back, and it was a really good day actually. I did like Brick Lane. It's very gentrified and overpriced though, but the charity shops we found at the end kind of saved that because they were actually affordable. But welcome to the video. And then the next day I met a friend in London and we walked to the Tate Modern to see Tracey Emin's exhibition A Second Life, which was a really beautiful exhibition and it really made me think a lot about like womanhood, and I thought it was really interesting and a really nice kind of overview of her life, especially if you're interested in her art. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. This has been a bit of a random video. I hung out with a friend the day before, so the day before yesterday, and we went to Brick Lane, which was really nice. Oh, the sun's come out. And we sort of just looked around some vintage shops. It really did feel like it did feel very gentrified though. Anyway, all the vintage shops were really overpriced, I thought. But it's okay. We looked at a few of them. We tried on some stuff, and it was like I like seeing all the clothes, but like a top was like 30 quid minimum, which just to me just seems a bit insane. And then like any sort of accessory or jacket, like there were loads of trench coats, and they were all like £200. To be fair, some of them were like Burberry, but they were like 400. Like it was extortionately priced. Anyway, it's fine. It was still a fun day. And then we went to a charity shop where I actually brought stuff, and then I did buy myself an arm cuff because I lost one, and also when it's summer, I feel like I just want to wear an arm cuff, and this one's silver, and I like to mix metals, so I thought it's good. And also, I can wear it with this one that I bought in Lisbon, but I'm enjoying it on its own at the moment. But like, yeah, when it gets sunny again, I'm so excited to wear more colours, and I'll be pulling out that combo. I also got obsessed with putting my necks like this. Like I learned this hack where you can attach the clasp to the opposite clasp, and then you can sort of. But the thing is, this always comes round, which is really annoying. So I have to try and keep that there. And also, I need to make sure I don't touch this because every time I touch this, it makes in the videos because I was looking back at the footage. But anyway, back to the arm cuff. I really like it. It's like hammered, not silver, but a silver color. But yeah, it was £15, which I didn't think was disgusting. But yeah, I liked that. But yeah, that was a fun day. And then yesterday I went to Tate Modern to see the Tracey Emin exhibition, which I did like, but like I saw a Hervin Anderson exhibition at Tate Britain a couple of days ago, and also in the last video, and I really preferred that, I think. But I did like the exhibition, and actually I have a postcard from it which I'll show you guys. But it was all about like a lot of it felt like it was about her experiences with abortion, which obviously is a really important topic, but it was quite heavy. But yeah, it's fine. And then
this is the iconic bed. I mean, that's kind of why I went, because I remember, I don't know when I saw the bed when I was younger, but I definitely remember that being like, my parents would talk about it, and it's like a cultural thing that happened. So I got myself this bed. There was a really nice poster, which I did consider getting, but I didn't in the end, because I thought, I might go back for it if I, like, it was £10 and £9 with, you have to get the Tate Collective if you're a young person living in or around London and you want to go to an exhibition, because you get £5 tickets and 10% off all the gift shops at the Tate, Modern and Britain. So it's really good. And probably Tate, like Tate St. Ives, and there's some other ones across the country, but recommend that you do that. So yeah, we got £5 tickets, and yeah, it was good. And the art at the end I really liked, like the sort of more abstract art. I did like some of the quilt work. There was like lots of textures and textile work at the start, which I did like, and I thought there was interesting stuff on it, but I don't know, maybe I wasn't in the mood to like take it in fully, so I didn't really take away much. But I did really like the end bit and the art at the end, and like she like used the female form a lot, which I did like. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know whether I'm gonna start a new video tomorrow. I think I might, because I feel like this has been such a rainy few days in London. This has been like a classic London summer where it's like, I was cold yesterday. I was walking around and I was like, I feel like it's autumn. I'm really cold. And I was like, and we were like stood in like, we went to the pub afterwards, and I was like in the pub and I was like, I'm actually quite cold. But then I had a few pints, it was fine. But I really need to tidy my room. I'm going to put in a shift for doing that. And maybe at the end of this video, you'll see a clean shot of my room, although I doubt it. But I've lost an ear. It's really annoying. All my jewellery just goes missing in London. I think it's partly because my floor has like cracks in it, and I think the jewellery just falls through. I'm really worried I've lost these earrings from Lisbon that I really like, that I bought in Lisbon when I went. And that vlog is now up, so I recommend you go and watch that on my channel. I went with two of my friends. But yeah, that's the life update. A lot of my friends still aren't home from uni, so it's a lot of just me with me. But I've realised I don't mind not having much to do if it's sunny, because then you can like sit outside and read a book. But when it's like cold and like wet, it's like, right, what do I do? But anyway, I've been editing videos today, and I did some writing in the morning, so a pretty okay day. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you're enjoying the video. We'll see where it ends. I don't know yet. And I need to look at how long I've got of footage. But actually sunny. I'm reading this book, Keep Earth Upon It, which I read. This author wrote Sunburn, which I read last summer, which I really enjoyed. But this is just, it's so it's like, it's just a lot. Like it's not much content for a lot of writing. Like I feel like it's very slow, and I wouldn't say it adds much that it's so slow. Do you know what I mean? But I'm gonna persevere, I think, and try and finish it, because I've got time at the moment. But it's very slow.